Here's how you can do assessment for class 2 composite preparation. First, the gingival floor. It has to be cleared. The contact from a gingival aspect has to be cleared. How do you know that? If you are looking from occlusal view, you should be seeing the interproximal gingiva. All right? If that contact remains by less than 0.5 millimeters, it is satisfactory. More than that, I'm sorry, that's borderline. Well, that 0.5 mm's margin means unsupported enamel gingivally. That obviously should be removed. That's why we should aim for the very good here, very good score. What else? Very important thing is that you have a caries-free cavity, which is also very good score. However, if you leave some caries only on the pulpal aspect, it's fine. You're still getting 2 points. Cavity. What is this? Cavity, well, that's something you will find only in exam teeth. All right? Now, it is invisible from outside, but when you start cleaning the decay from occlusal aspect, you will head toward the proximal caries, and once you follow the caries, you will feel a drop of the burr into that cavity, which is located at the next to the axiopulpal line angle. That cavity is supposed to help them in marking you. All right? So if that cavity is included completely without extending your proximal cavity beyond it or half of it, you are automatically making the right extension. So we either have that cavity included or not. There is no borderline or satisfactory here. So it's either 3 points or 0. Cable service margin, there has to be no roughness. All right? It has to be smooth. Obviously, no bevel is allowed anywhere on the outer margin. This thing about the unsupported enamel, that's how you check it, by running the probe from downward, upward. There shouldn't be any catch or enamel flakes. Gingival floor clears the contact. When you're looking at the cavity from occlusal view, again we mentioned there should be a clearance, of course. You know that when there is an adjacent to it there. That's just to show you how to check for the unsupported enamel, because 2 goals are our golden standard with caries task, is that you have no caries, no unsupported enamel. Well, what does these numbers mean? Generally, in class 2 preparation for composite, there are no particular dimensions. You're just gonna have to follow the caries and remove unsupported enamel, and that's it. But what does that mean that the occlusal outline and buccolingual width or depth could be over-prepared by less than 0.5? Now, how do they measure that? Based on what and in comparison with what? I'll tell you why. It is compared with the preparation that they have already made. The ADC examiner they have already made, and they're comparing it to it, because every tooth has a different kind of manufacturer and different kind of extension of caries. So We don't say we have any particular dimension. We just follow the caries and we leave no unsupported enamel anywhere. But if as compared to their cavity, you are over preparing by less than 0.5, you'll be fine. More than that, sorry. Also, we have a axiopulpal line angle that connects between the occlusal box, the pulpal floor from occlusal caries side and the proximal caries side. That line has to be rounded. Again, talking about the same concepts. This is class 2 preparation on tooth number 26. The same principle, and obviously there shouldn't be no scratches to the gums nor to the adjacent, and neither no debris. These are like free points you're getting. You can score 3s easily if you just thoroughly wash your cavity and be careful not to injure the adjacent. Well, if we're looking at the cavity from a proximal aspect, ideally, if we are making a conservative and rightly extended cavity, the gingival seat should be rounded or like a U shape. That's how you guarantee you have no over preparation. Looking at the cavity from a occlusal view, there shouldn't be clearance palatally nor buccally to give that, so that the probe can pass easily. No, we don't have such rule in composite, but rather we aim for clearing all the caries and having non-supported enamel. So just in case you have some kind of a C shape on any of these walls, you should be able to trim it, leaving a smooth wall. That's the U-shape floor I'm talking about. This nice U-shape guarantees that you are not over preparing by any chance. So if you have a floor that is straight, it means automatically you have cut sound tooth structure. Here the view of the U-shaped floor looks very obvious. Well, generally in the caries we buy from One Dental, we end up having one unifloor cavity connected caries. But in the exam, there will be a step because the level of the proximal caries is way lower than the level of the occlusal caries. That's why automatically you will get that step and you will get that cavity and you will have to round off that axiopulpal line angle. Absolutely, we don't care about the smoothness of the dentin, whether it's irregular, whether it's having no uniform shape, doesn't matter, not a problem. Thank you.